perspective on where my brain is right now, after all the scuff, I was live for like a whole minute talking to you guys, and I was like, why is no one saying anything? And then I went on YouTube and checked out the stream, and I was still on the loading screen. In OBS, I didn't notice. Wait, shit! I left my food in the kitchen! I need to go get my food. It's done. I just don't have it. Tama, thank you for 48 months, 4 years, let's go. Yeah. I'm gonna try to get the PAM pack up today, by the way. I just have to do the drawing. Hopefully I can do that tonight, because I'm stopping streams much earlier than usual. Anyway, I'll be right back! Sorry. We're back though! And guess what? I have my food now. Amazing. So, and now tinnitus appears. Why is my ear screaming at me? Luckily it's gone. This has been truly the most Monday of Mondays, I think. I have been awake for 3.5 hours. It's just that everything that could possibly go wrong seems to be. Have any of you guys been having a similar Monday out of curiosity? Icebox name for 26 months. Is wishing we can get a single scuff-free Monday this 2025? There's like, how many Mondays are left in the year? Let's have an existential crisis. Okay. If you include today, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 8 Mondays left in the entire year. That's like a week and a day of Mondays. We have a chance! We have a chance! employees, this will be the goal. We have to do an entire celebration. If we do it, if we pull it off, we have to do a celebration. I still need to figure out what to do for 55555 subs. I don't think I can do anything this week. Just because this week, I really need to prioritize the Nikkei anniversary because of how bad spoilers are absolutely everywhere. And I also need to do some stuff like IRL, so I'm kind of swamped, but I kind of fit in something sometime. That's too exciting of a milestone. We can't just not do it. Windows error, please. Please, no. It's not a particularly bad error. Okay, now I got rid of it. Oh yeah, restarting programs. The way to always make it work. To show you guys how my Monday started. For those of you who don't follow me anywhere else and won't see this, this is when I was fighting. This is why my brain is frazzled at this point. So, I have really, really important CEO duties that I have to do on Monday before I stream. I can't. I can't. The internet specifically dies only when I'm trying to do the important thing. And then it comes back as soon as I do anything else. I tried over and over again for like a solid half an hour until I had to just be like, this isn't happening, is it? So, you know, right now, I'm awake. Not necessarily all my underlings are awake. When that changes, I'm gonna have to reach out for help. Because I can't do anything. Which is frustrating, but you know what happens. Anyway. At least it's Monday, so it's like on brand. Because we're all feeling kind of on Mondays, right? Do any of you guys actually look forward to Mondays? And like Mondays? And you're like, yay, start of the week! Are any of you any extreme masochists? Apparently. I'm having some marshmallow tea today. It's yummy. You love Mondays? Greg Johnson, can you elaborate? Why? How and why? How do you love Mondays? How do I learn your ways? Man, no matter what I try, I wake up on Monday feeling like I got kicked in the face. Every single week. You get frozen yogurt on Mondays? Ooh, that's a good thing to do. The work flies by on Mondays? I guess because you're not as tired from like the rest of the week. That's kind of true. Frozen yogurt on Mondays is a good idea. That's partly why I do my Final Fantasy XIV streams on Mondays. It gives me something to look forward to that's like really self-indulgent. So it's not something that feels so much like work, so I'm like, oh yeah. Time to just do my thing and not care about anything. Mondays are when I end my break, true. I hate breaks. Sundays are so hard because I don't like taking breaks. I think you guys know that about me though. I very much a min-max like every minute of every day. I hate taking breaks. I hate it with a passion. So I force myself on Sundays to do absolutely no work at all. Like I don't go on social media other than YouTube if I want to watch something. But even that I'm trying to cut back. I'm trying to use, as much as I hate it, I'm trying to use stuff like Spotify or like physical CDs for music so that I don't open YouTube and get distracted. But in the evenings, like before I sleep in the last few hours, the stress of, oh my god, I did not check email starts to get pretty intense. So towards the end of the day, what I've started doing is watching shitty movies. I'll put on like a bad movie every Sunday and watch it. Last night, I watched Megan 2. It was a movie. It was a movie. I don't know what more I can say about it. One, without giving away the whole movie. Two, without going on a very long tangent. Was it a movie of all time? No. It was entertaining at times, but I kind of felt like it took the first movie and shit on it. Almost. It's like, I don't know how to describe it. It took the themes of the first movie and everything that happened and kind of like, I really can't say without spoiling, but it basically broke the themes of the first movie, is what I felt about it. I can't say if they RoboCopped her or not because I've never seen RoboCop. What I will say is, it's intended to be a fun movie. It's not meant to be like cinema. It's meant to just be something that you watch and you either like it or you don't. Like, it's very campy. But one thing I can say that's not really a spoiler, they really capitalized on almost everything that happened in the first movie and tried to do it again in some parts, and I don't like it when movies do that. For example, there was a scene where Megan started like singing a lullaby in the first movie. There's something similar in the second one. Megan also had that weird dance scene from the trailers, and in the first one, I can confirm there is another dance scene that really didn't need to exist. They baked it into the plot, so it's not like she's just randomly dancing, but giving it a reason almost made it worse. Because then it's like she had to dance in context. I almost would have rathered her just, in the first movie she started dancing because she was psycho and it was funny. In the second movie, it's like, it felt really forced. And the villain was really obvious. Like, there's multiple villains in Megan 2. But I would say arguably the main one, I called it basically at the beginning of the movie. So I was kind of like, Megan 2 was a bit disappointing. The thing that bothered you the most was that they went action movie but didn't even go all in on the action. I liked it better when it was horror. I thought it was a better movie that way. Hold on, I don't know why alerts are muted, but I'm gonna fix it. I thought it worked much, much, much better as a horror movie. And it did feel more action, no horror this time, largely. I think that's also what I didn't like. Yeah. Donzie, thank you for the super. Coffee. Oh, my boss, I missed my morning coffee, so you're feeding right now? I don't actually normally have coffee, but I do have coffee on Sundays. So that could be part of why Mondays suck. Going off coffee to just nothing, and I'm like, Tea is an option? Herbal coffee? Herbal tea? The hell's herbal coffee? No caffeine. No caffeine allowed. I have to be really careful with caffeine. For some reason, I don't quite process it right and it makes me tipsy. So, I only have it if I like really need to lock in and focus. Because as much as it makes me off, I can usually focus pretty good. Or if I have a day where I want it as a treat. Hot bean water? Coffee! Wait, I have an important poll for today. I got the collector's edition of the Steelbooks and Megan. Nice! I did like the first movie a lot more than I thought I would, though. I thought I'd make fun of it, but then I liked it. Making an important poll! It's coffee, just bean tea. It's a very important poll. I always say yes. But I'm not always sure where other people stand on the matter. You technically steep it. Kind of. You like infuse water with it. It's bean soup? But if it was soup, wouldn't you eat the tea? Wouldn't you eat the beans? I think if we're gonna classify them then, because in soup, you don't infuse soup, you eat it. I think fancy coffee is bean tea. Instant coffee is bean soup. I think that adds up. Do you mean like a Funko of Megan? Why? Funkos are so bad. Why are they making one of Megan? But the simple way to figure it out, do they sell coffee at the soup store? Fair. This coffee bean consomme. That's a good point. It could be bean broth. Although broth usually implies that it's like boiled and boiled for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. So I'd say it's closer to like a quick infusion. Coffee flavored jelly beans are people putting things back in their true form. Putting them back in their true form by like inserting some cow bones and sugar. Yeah. That's an interesting decision, I guess, that we've made as a species to make coffee jelly beans. It's like dino nuggies. I forgot that you meant that because the nuggies are made of chicken. And I thought you meant it because, like, plastic is made of dinosaurs. And I was like, there's plastic in dino nuggies? I was having a panic. I was like, people die if they eat plastic. That's bad. And then I just literally realized that's not what anyone meant. What if you brew iced coffee overnight? I'd say it's still an infusion. Because you're not really, like, boiling it for hours. I don't think people typically make soup in the fridge. It's usually on the stove. Unless there's some sort of fridge soup that I'm unaware of. It sounds nasty. It sounds like just taking everything in the fridge and boiling it in a pot. Fridge soup. That could be good with the right leftovers, though. Interesting. Maybe I'll have to think about that. The argument is birds are dinosaurs. Yeah. I just for a second forgot that birds are dinosaurs. But it's true. Birds are dinosaurs. They got dino DNA. Chicken is a direct descendant from the T-Rex. Does that mean we get de-evolutions in real life? Because there's no way that a T-Rex is like digivolving into a chicken. That was backwards. Who would have thought the apex predator in the future becomes the prey? Prey is a word. Prey. It's Monday. Oh my god. I'm dying. I'm dying mentally. I am on a whole other plane of reality, I think, at this point. Let's see. You know what? Speaking of dinos and evolution, this is a video that was sent to me, and I've been told I should watch many, many, many times, but I haven't. Why don't we just watch this first? See if it can wake me up and give me some brain cells. It's about, I think, evolution, maybe, in some way, from what it looked like in the comments anyway. It's like 8 minutes. Let's give it a look. I haven't seen this before. It's just been shared to me and I was like, okay. I have no idea what it is.
I discussed in our video on whales, that group would include.
Why is it in the middle of the video? Oh yeah, I skipped a little bit. I skipped around a little bit trying to make sure it wasn't like a music video or something. Because I didn't know what it is.
Well, hi there. This is a hagfish. A jawless, slimy, worm-eating fish.
It looks like...
found in the deep ocean and your nightmares.
It looks like a
You
Pokemon.
are basically the hagfish of reptiles. And I thought about ending this video right there, but I guess I better explain. If you noticed, I only called
Hagfish VTuber when there's probably at least one.
This is because it is only arguably a fish at all.
It looks like...
Heck,
No.
arguably a vertebrate.
It looks like it's made of pantyhose. Like stocking material because of the wrinkles. It looks like a wrinkly sock.
It is the only vertebrate with a skull but no actual vertebrae. And it goes right here on the vertebrate tree of life. Some of you may be very familiar with these diagrams, but many of you...
Why are... Oh, wait, no, it's on the other side. I was like, why are we related to it?
probably are not.
We're not
So
descended
I'd like
from
to
it. Okay,
explain
you.
exactly how these work. This diagram, called a phylogeny, depicts the proposed relationships between different organisms. This tree shows the relationship between different groups of living vertebrates. This tree shows the relationships between 3 people, Bob, Joe, and Brian. Now, as you may be able to see, Bob and Joe are more closely related to one another than they are to Brian.
They're made from
This
Brian.
would be the case
No, wait, no.
if, for example,
No.
Bob and
No.
Joe are brothers, and Brian is their cousin.
That's Brian. Brian's like a half sibling. Never mind.
I'm
reading the graph wrong Monday. God damn it.
Three of them share ancestors. Bob and Joe
I
share
thought
parents,
Brian was here, but it
and
was
not
here,
just
and I
grandparents
can't.
with one another. Because they share more recent common ancestors with one another than they do with Brian, they are more closely related, even though they do share ancestors with Brian. Whichever two share ancestors more recently with one another are more closely related. And the relationships between them are the same if I draw the phylogeny like this, or like this, or like this. And these branching points, these represent the last time that 2 individuals or groups shared common ancestors. Brian shared all of these ancestors with Bob and Joe. And this was the last
that's, you know,
time
how
he
it
shared
works.
ancestors with
That's why we
either
know
of them.
for sure the
Since
chicken
he
comes from the
shares
T-Rex.
same ancestors with Bob and Joe, I can't say which one of them is more closely related to Brian. He is equally related to both of them. And that isn't changed if I flip where I put Bob and Joe on the puppy.
Technically, it depends. Because the way that genes are split, there could be one of them that's a lot more similar to Brian. But In terms of, like,
Bob,
the
however,
connections, yeah.
is more closely related to Joe than he is
Coffee's
to Brian.
bean tea with
This
extra
is
steps,
because he
true.
shares ancestors more recently with Joe than he does with Brian.
Allegedly, 70 to 80% of the Earth seems to be unexplored or unmapped. I disagree. It's more like the ocean. The Earth has been pretty drastically explored. Oh, Earth's ocean, you meant? Yeah.
He shares ancestors with both of them. But
Dino
he shares
Nuggies
more
or Dino
recent
Nuggies,
ancestors
yeah.
with Joe, and thus is more closely related to Joe. If I threw Stuart onto the phylogeny as well and saw that he goes here, then I would be able to see that Brian is more closely related to Bob and Joe than he is to Stuart. I would also be able to see that Stuart is equally related to Bob, Joe, and Brian because he shares the same ancestors with all of them. Now, I want to note one final thing. Bob and Joe, with their parents, form a family called a clade. A clade, also called a monophyletic group, is a common ancestor and all of its descendants.
Man, I took biology and
Brian,
French, so
Bob,
I don't know
and
any
Joe,
of these words.
with their most recent shared ancestors and everyone in between,
I get
also
it,
form
but
a
my
family,
brain,
a clade.
because of how
And
early
the
it is, I'm
same
not
is
so
true
sure
for
I'm getting
Bob,
it correct.
Joe, Brian, and Stuart, with their most recent shared ancestors and everyone in between. So it is possible to be part of multiple families, clades, all at the same time.
Yeah.
And no matter how many generations go by, their descendants will always be part of those families as well. That is why birds can be dinosaurs,
Can't just
reptiles,
go back into the
tetrapods,
past and, like,
vertebrates, and
unfamily
animals
your
all
family.
at the same time, and that doesn't mean that they aren't unique or that they aren't birds. Even though Joe is in the same family as Bob, Brian, and Stuart, that doesn't change the fact that Joe is unique from Bob, Brian, and Stuart.
Yeah.
Now let's say I wanted to talk about a family that includes both Bob
It's
and
different than
Brian.
a family
I could
tree,
be talking
though
about
it's
this
similar.
family with Stuart or
Because
this
the
family
differences
without Stuart.
between each
Which
section
one
are
is
so
right?
big.
Both of them. So which one am I talking about? I might need to tell you. And that brings me to the hagfish. Here is a
I need to
phylogeny
know
of the
about the
vertebrates.
hagfish!
Or at least, here is a phylogeny that includes all of the vertebrates. Now the question is, do I want to include the hagfish or do I not? That's up to me. All of the other vertebrates share more recent common ancestors with all of the other vertebrates than they do with the hagfish.
They got spines!
I can include the hagfish and the ancestors they share with the other vertebrates, or I cannot. It's up to me. Suppose now I am interested in the fish. What is a fish? Well, I think it's
Genetically,
fair to say
DNA
that
from
trout
ancestors
are
must be
fish,
discarded at some
and
point.
sharks are
It's
fish.
less like
So I
it's
would need to
discarded
look
and
at
more
the
like
last
it
time that sharks
it
and trout shared
changes.
common ancestors.
because it gets
Those would
mixed
need to
up
be
with
fish
everything
as well,
else.
and
Becomes something
everything that
new.
came from them. As I discussed in our video on whales, that group would include the whales. So while whales are mammals, that doesn't mean that they aren't part of the fish family, the fish clade as well. If you were interested
All
in
these
naming the clade.
times I was in school and my teachers were like, whales are not fish, whales are mammals. They lied to me.
Fish. They would have to be in it.
They lied to
They're part
me!
of any family that includes both sharks and trout, but not the hagfish. They are part of some families that include both sharks and trout, but unlike the whales, they're not part of
Hello, Benjamin,
every
you love
family that
Mondays?
includes both
Oh,
sharks and trout.
I saw your crying
they be part
emoji.
of
I thought
my
you actually
fish
loved
family?
Mondays, and I was like, what is
That's
wrong
up
with
to me.
you?
And just one thing to note here. The lampreys are more closely related to all of the other fish than they are to the hagfish.
This is giving me
I
a
could
crisis.
even
I don't
include
trust my
lampreys
teachers
without
anymore.
including the hagfish. Poor hagfish. Are they just barely fish, or did they just miss the cut? But don't spend too long
I would
feeling
argue
bad for
almost
them,
they're not fish. They're
because
like
you're in the same
worms.
position.
They're
Here
just
are the
called
reptiles,
fish.
Or at least, here is a phylogeny that includes all of the reptiles. Notice where the birds are located. I can't get them out of the family without removing the crocodilians and the turtles as well.
Why are
They're
we?
right in the middle of the
Why
family.
are we on the
I can't have a
reptiles?
reptile clade that includes snakes and turtles.
Where are my
without including
scales?
birds. But this clade that includes the lizards, turtles,
Can I have oral
birds, and
horns if I have to have, like,
crocodilians,
reptile
called the
parts?
diapsid clade, does not include you. You aren't in it. And yet everything alive today that I would consider to be a reptile is. So clearly, you are not a reptile.
Oh, never
what
mind.
about this?
I
Or
thought they said both were
these
included, but I
reptiles?
guess they didn't go
Most
back
would
that
agree
far.
that they probably
So it was
are.
at that
And
branch,
yet,
not including the
these are
branch.
part of the family over here, the synapsid clade. And that clade includes you too. You see, you share more recent common ancestors with a Dimetrodon than Dimetrodon does with the rest of the plastic reptiles in the bag of dinosaurs.
Interesting.
Or with any of the other diapsids. So I cannot create a clade that includes both the Metrodon and Gus Gus.
Humans rise to the top of the
without
food chain.
including
We
you
eat
as well.
everything for
The
now.
synapsids, including you, can either
For
be
now.
included or excluded from this clade because you are basically the hagfish
Until we
of
have
reptiles.
ghouls or
And
Shiki
now
or
you know.
something.
As always, like and subscribe, and we hope to see you real soon.
I'm so confused.
Me too.
So if I was going to create a group called monkeys, I'd have to include the apes, including us as well.
Mm.
So when people say, oh, "You saying we come from monkeys?" It's like, no, it's worse. I'm saying you are a monkey.
Yeah! I mean,
Okay.
it's technically
That's
true.
If monkey is a thing.
Yeah.
So, if
Because
we
if
just
you
went
include
ahead and
everything
see
after
stars
the
in,
branch and we're
then
there,
we're
we are a
good.
monkey.
We just have to add all the deuteros.
It's not
all
wrong.
the anus first developers, all the people who speak out of the far end of their anus.
Keyword for now, yeah. We'll have to see. Maybe someday we can be snacks. I mean, some of us are a bit of a snack now, but maybe a little more literally until Elon's genetically engineered cat girls. But we're talking food chain, not evolution. Do you mean the cat girls are gonna eat us? I am not so sure how I feel about that. Death by cat girl ingestion. I mean, people who are into cat girls and vor are probably like super winning. Anyone else? Maybe not. I wanted to show another thing real quick that I forgot about. This came out on Halloween, but it didn't get a lot of views, so I want to give it a boost. I muted. I play flute in this. It's the Queen of the Night aria. We can watch part of it. It's a cover by VTuber Symphony Orchestra. Yeah, and it has Sakuya as a soloist, so let's give it a bit of a listen so you guys can hear it. It's powerful. With them cats with human faces, that made me imagine, what if Elon succeeds in Cat Girls? But they look like Cats the Musical. And they become a real species. The monkey's paw. Some of you might know this song and not realize this part. Wish I could do that. So I never actually knew the lyrics. You guys, I'll put it in the description if you guys want to give it a watch the full thing later. I didn't realize that was about, like what it was about. Judging from the song alone, all the places and times I've heard it, I'm pretty sure it's German, yeah. I've always heard it and thought, oh, this is some like wholesome romantic song. It's a mom throwing a temper tantrum. I'm pretty sure if I remember, it's like a mom throwing a temper tantrum and kicking out her daughter or something. That's the song. The vibes are not that at all. I never would have guessed. Anyway, let's go up to the break point. And then we can watch all the stuff that was dropped off. And then hopefully if we catch up, we can play some spooky games. I wrote down some short ones that I wanted to try. We'll see what we can do. I have a pretty strict limit on time today, so we'll have to see. Oh yeah! The new Hyrule Warriors is coming out in a couple days. I forgot about that. I was debating streaming it on launch day, but because the next chapter of Nikkei is so long and I probably have to do 14 hours of Nikkei on Wednesday, I might not. looks really fun. I love Hyrule Warriors. The newest trailer.
Oh yeah, baby, get that money.
Just like the secret stones. It seems you can be used for good or
Actually, that might be useful since I talk over it a little bit.
like
David, thank you for the super. Give them someone left a document with their name, address, uncensored SSN in the trash at work. New credit card time. No. Thank you for shredding it.
In times to come, my husband will be faced with countless difficult decisions.
Music is so good.
the fight is yours. Would you have it?
I must improve.
I do like the first Hyrule Warriors the best, though. Instead of relating to a specific story, I like that it brought in a bunch of characters. For Warriors games, I find that, like, shitpost combining stuff is a bit more fun.
Raring to go.
Not a fan of the character designs compared to previous installments?
And save
Yeah, I find it a bit hit and miss for me as well. They all look very similar. I think, other than Zelda, I think that's largely my issue with it. There's not enough differentiating between a lot of the characters. That being said, if you are interested in it, we have the Treasure Box edition, and it has been selling like absolute hotcakes. Why do I always end up saying? I picked up that phrase from my grandma, and sometimes I still say it. We do have the Treasure Box version, and it's multi-language, but it comes with a lot of bonus stuff. It's been going like crazy, so I thought I should probably share it with you guys. Just in case any of you guys have been looking for it. It comes with a game, a towel, a fabric poster, a keychain, an acrylic figure, and a clear file. And it's only $115 for all of that, which actually isn't that bad with how much comes with it. Give me one sec. There. I'll show you a picture if I can get it of all this stuff. Because it's, like, some of this stuff would usually be really expensive on its own. Couldn't have the song stuck in my head. Let me see. So, the towel is obviously the one with, you know, the designs on it. Not Triforces. I don't really know what they are, because I didn't play enough into it to recognize them, I don't think. The file is the one on the far right. It's dual-sided. No, it's not. It's a set of two. Two files. And then you get the Korok keychain. The acrylic figure. The way they called it acrylic figure, I didn't realize it was a standee. So I guess it's not quite as good of a deal. But I mean, it's still pretty cool. I thought they meant, like, a 3D printed figure or something. It's an acrylic standee. I guess the term is just different in Japanese and English. And then there's the poster. The poster's really nice. So if you're planning on getting it, you want to grab all that stuff, consider, yeah. You can make pumpkin hotcakes. Yeah. I actually have a waffle maker that's shaped like a pumpkin. I want to make pumpkin waffles out of it. Like, just straight up pumpkin. But with enough ingredients so that it doesn't just, like, stick. I genuinely hope the Zelda movie's good. Me too! I have a bad feeling about it, but I mean, I like to give stuff the benefit of the doubt, so I want to give it a look and see. Your copy of ZA arrived. Nice! I hope you enjoy. Have fun! LOX very much in person. Ooh, I've heard of this, but I haven't seen it. Hold on. Let me see. just been told that... I've just been told when I go on Discord to get the link, a mutual sent a DM and I just... Apparently I have a male clone somewhere. They're like, do you have like any brothers? Because I swear I saw you, but it was like a tall version and it was a guy and I'm really confused. And I was like, what the hell? And I was like, I know where that person is, so I was like, I'm definitely not related to whoever that is. I travel there on occasion, but like, I don't have any relatives there. I don't know. Vampire Survivors! Balatro collab! And it's free! Let's give it a look! Oh. Okay. Was this an excuse to play more Balatro? The 5-5-5-5-5 celebration, and it's just 10 more hours of Balatro. Oh wait, no! Oh god, this is the opposite. This is Balatro in Vampire Survivors. Well, that's unexpected. Although the Balatro music kind of goes hard. It works. This is the collab I never knew I needed. What the actual heck? It makes sense, because I mean, with the roguelike, you can just use the jokers in the game instead of the usual power-ups. That's wild. What the heck is this? It looks kind of fun, though. I mean, you kind of know if you like Vampire Survivors or not. I still think Hollow Kira is the best clone that's ever existed yet, though, but Hellmaiden. Hellmaiden's looking pretty fire. I'm excited for that one. This is terrifying. Hello, Martin, basically. That's interesting. The collab we never knew we needed. It's out now, too. If you guys want to play, it's out now. When is this one? Egging on. Aw, man, the game came out too late for Halloween.
Well, Egg, here we go again.
Is this Egg 3? Oh my god.
Ooh, that was ugly.
There's already 2 of these! Why do we need another one? I don't remember a rocket egg. No pumpkin egg. I love how the music makes it so dramatic. Oh no. A rooster.
That was tough. Shall we
Dad
try
came back
again?
with the milk. But he was looking a bit scary. Egging On is out November 6th. If it wasn't a busy week, like with Nikkei anniversary, I'm dead serious. I would put this in my schedule right now. It would be so stupid. I've heard of this one. I guess it came out October 28th? I've heard of it. It's Pipkin. Not to be confused with Pippa Pipkin. Or Pipkin Pippa, rather. But it looked kind of good. Explore a spooky Halloween-themed world. Make friends, dance with a turkey, or become a witch. Catch 60+ Pipkin and fight alongside them as you explore the magical world of New Haven. I mean, I was gonna say turkey's not very spooky, but I guess it is. If you... Listen. Thanksgiving is a fall holiday. Therefore, spooky season is not over. I like my logic. I like how the art feels very Mother 3. Yeah. I remember the monster designs in this were actually not bad. I like how you can attack the trainer, seemingly. Unless you fight people and monsters, maybe. It looks cute! It's probably not the type of thing that does very well for streaming, but it has mostly positive reviews. It's doing pretty good. I'm happy to see it thriving. Speaking of, there's actually one thing that I wanted to go back to and rewatch the trailer because the Kickstarter starts tomorrow. And it's pretty cool. This one. Nickel. I'm pretty interested in this one. Apparently the demo's 2 hours though, so I don't think I'd be able to do that today by any means. But yeah, it's a 2D pixel horror that has really nice looking animation and character sprites as well. And this Kickstarter is coming out on the 4th. So depending on time zones, it might be out today or tomorrow for some of you. It looks amazing! To me, the vibes almost feel like, minus the incest, maybe the cannibalism, I don't know. It almost feels like the vibes if you mix the coffin of Andy and Lily in Undertale. So I'm kind of excited to see where it goes. Yeah, 2D pixel art will never die. Especially pixel horror. It's a genre. People love it. Aesthetic is so good and I love this song so much. I'm gonna try to sing it later on in the week if I can. Such a unique composition. The music pattern is like intriguing. I tend to find like indie projects that I end up really latching onto when I get into Kickstarter. This is one of them. So I want it to do well. I'll drop the link to the Kickstarter because it's not active yet, but they do have the link for it, so you guys can like give it a look if you're interested, or save the page for later, or hit notify on launch. Here it is. Let's see. Why does this look like Mega Man, but Chibi's, but Beautiful Joe? What is this? Lovish. My entire brain just like la 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 la
I'll rescue you soon, princess, and I'll keep you all to myself.
What? I'm starting to think the princess should not be rescued. Maybe she locked herself up in there. It's like her anti-creepy guy measures. I'm starting to think maybe she doesn't want to be rescued from whoever he is. Or, I guess, by whoever he is. I love how this feels very, like, old game. I don't know how to explain this, but I want to explain it briefly. Do you know what I mean by pixel games that feel very modern? They don't capture any older era. It's just pixel art. They can still be nice. This one feels like it could have been released a long time ago. Shovelandus roguelike Mega Man? It's nice. Other than, of course, the 2D cutscenes that felt a lot more modern. It looked cool. Interesting. I'll have to maybe keep an eye on that one. I like older games. They're fun. I don't have to worry about cameras. Look outside. Final vision. Ooh. Deeper than ever before. I don't think I know the original or what this is, but it looks kind of cool. And it looked good on a CRT. I have a CRT, yeah. It would be nice to try. This one is an example of the exact opposite. This doesn't feel like a retro game. This is very much like a modern pixel art. I like how it came immediately to help me with my example. A big part of it too is that the resolution of the pixels is different. That's a massive part of it. If you look at the pixels on the outline of the text, it's much smaller than the pixels like on the character. It's the different sizes. And like in this graph down here too, the different sizes really break the like full retro immersion. Interesting. Dun, dun, dun. Somehow I haven't heard of this actually. It comes out in 2 days, but I've never heard of this. Sonic Rumble. Get ready. Set. Rumble. Sonic Rumble is the first multiplayer part. Oh yeah, wait, I do know of this. Yeah. I just didn't know the name. First multiplayer party game in the iconic game series with up to 32 players. Wait. We could do like Mario Party but with 30 people and Sonic? It was a mobile game at first. How was this a mobile game? Sounds like a disaster. Why does this feel like a gacha? Maybe the monetization is not very good. It's kind of giving me Fall Guys monetization vibes. Less than gacha, I guess, where you buy like passes. Oh, so it's more like Fall Guys than Mario Party. I really don't like the monetization in Fall Guys. I did it for Final Fantasy XIV and for sometimes bigger collabs, but it's not. I don't know, I don't like that type of monetization personally. It's good that anyone can play for free if they want, but the like, maybe the best way to put it, if you spend money, I feel like you should get the thing. I don't like spending money on battle passes. I do it in Nikkei because I play enough anyway, but I don't like that if you spend money, then you have to unlock things. It should be money or time. Using both is cruel. What is this? Contains some nudity. Is this trailer okay? The trailer is censored. Okay. So the full game is perhaps a prawn game, it sounds like, but the trailer's okay. Tennis Angels. Coming soon. Become a coach for the tennis club in a prestigious sports academy, with all members being hot chicks, but they all hate you. This is definitely someone's fetish game, 100%. What to do now? Conquer them all, of course. Prepare yourself for heated tennis matches with dynamic gameplay and powerful abilities. Prove your skills and win their hearts. You're all big kids in chat? Yeah, but YouTube is watching. I don't need my accounts deleted. There's... It's definitely censored. At least the trailer. I don't know about the game. I didn't expect voice acting though. That's cool. Oh, this? Why do you say that in such a way? Is it notorious The EX version is the XXX game? So they have an option for people who want to play it just like tongue-in-cheek but might not want the full experience. Here's this NTR tennis. I don't think there's any NTR. Unless I missed something, I don't think so. I think it's just corn tennis. Let's see. It could be, I don't know. What's this one? Anyway, if you're into spicy games and you want a tennis game, look at the third image. Okay, we're gonna go back. Hold on. Just the defense. Oh, wait. I mean, it could be. I don't know for sure. But, Oh, they do show a bit of the fan service in the images, but they seem safe to show, so. It looks like you take damage? I think. So, you know, when you're playing tennis, this definitely happens. This definitely happens when you play tennis for real. The man, yeah. As soon as I saw him, I was like, the text doesn't say anything that jumps out, but the way they designed his character, perhaps. What is this? Hold on. I gotta get it again so I can pause it. It's Dollhouse of Dead. In this co-op horror game, your team visits abandoned toy factories, collect various junk, extract materials from it, create and improve your equipment, and try to survive. Because while you're exploring the dark dungeons and factories, bloodthirsty toys are hunting you. I like the designs of them. Ugh. That voice was weird. There's a lot of like toy-themed horror, aren't there? You can definitely tell what games inspired this one. But it does look like they're doing their own thing with it. It almost feels like you mixed like Five Nights at Freddy's and Lethal Company. Interesting. There is a free demo right now if anyone wants to give it a try. What is this one? School Night Seance. A pair of... Oh, wait, hold on. A pair of best friends find themselves separated in a haunted mansion after performing a seance. They'll need to work together to solve puzzles, uncover a mansion's mysterious history, and finally, reunite and escape the house in this point-and-click adventure.
So we're just gonna break in? Kids spell B&E without...
It has voice acting? I can't say I expected that. Hello, Tyler.
You in the market for a hit?
We're in!
This looks really unique, honestly.
Here, help me draw a pentagram. Spirits, we humbly come before you tonight as friends. As guests. Please come forth and make yourselves be known.
It looks really well done, I'm not gonna lie. Interesting! That one has a Kickstarter that just came out, actually. So let me grab the Kickstarter real quick in case anyone wants to check it out. But yeah, it has a demo out if anyone wants to play it as well. Let me try to find the link to the Kickstarter. School Night Seance. I'm sure if I search it, I can find it. It's got like just over a quarter of the funding so far, with 29 days left. So let's give it a look if you're interested. Let's see. I'm curious if it says no. I'm really excited about that one because I don't know what it is. Something about the animation kind of reminded me of Ghost Trick for some reason. It looks interesting. Yeah, it looks cute. Cute and scary is like the best combination. Oh, this one's also on Kickstarter. Give me a sec. Farnia Village. Ooh. Art looks kind of cool. Oh, this one's already been funded. This one's been funded almost 3 times. Why am I getting so many hiccups? Give me a sec. Dun, dun, dun. Let's find the trailer. Okay. Farnia Village. Interesting music. I'm very picky with farming games, though. It's by some Rune Factory devs. Interesting. So did they leave Rune Factory to like make their own game? I'm assuming the character art's kind of placeholder by now, or some of the more sketchy looking ones. Unless that's their style. It's kind of cool with some of them. If it's by Rune Factory devs, I wouldn't call it farm slop. They're kind of like the ones that know what they're doing. The original Rune Factory studio closed in 2014 or so. Interesting. I didn't actually know that the new ones weren't done by the original devs. So these must be the original devs then? Hello, James Jackson? Huh. Is this flirting? I can flirt? Heck yeah! It's not an RPG if I can't get married. At least it's not a good one. Just like what happened with Harvest Moon and Story of Season, yeah. It's still tragic that even happened, but I always wondered what happened to Harvest Moon. The lead writer and designers involved? Interesting. Oh, the post below is the same on Twitter, so skip that one, but good to know. What is this? It's another McDonald's commercial, it looks like, so I'm a tad concerned for my sanity after watching whatever they did last time. McDonald's Japan has been really cooking lately. I really want to get more shaker fries. They're hard to find a good flavor of shaker fries, though. They're always usually seasonal. Oh, that is loud! You know, the whole time I was in Japan, I don't think I ever went to McDonald's. For a second, I thought it meant Fuwamoko was singing, and I was like, they sound like they're 3. I don't think that voice is Fuamoko. Here, they're probably singing with it, though. This song is cursed. Tiki, 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 tiki. I feel like this would get stuck in my head for the rest of my life if I watched it more than twice. And this is so cute and so stupid at the same time. That's so dumb. I'm not gonna lie though, it made me want the Chiki Chicken, but I don't have Chiki Chicken in the warehouse land. I can get nuggies, that's about it. Honestly, kind of tempted to get nuggies later. We'll see. We'll try to resist. I don't need nuggies. They are money. Let me see. It's interesting how they're like combining HoloLive and Street Fighter too. That's not a collab that I think any of us ever saw coming. The Florist! Also, Carsora, thank you so much for joining membership. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Yeah, Psycho Crusher screaming in a video with Fuamoko was not on my bingo card, but I'm not complaining. This feels like... I don't know. Graphically it doesn't, but gameplay-wise, it might be the locked cameras. I'm not sure. It kind of feels like a 2000s 3D exploration horror. I like limited cameras because you can control the setup a lot better with it. Honestly, that doesn't look too bad. Well, it's kind of exciting. I don't know what it is, but fixed camera survival horror game. Hold on, there's a page about it. I can read a little bit. New Zealand-based studio Unclear Games has announced The Florist, a fixed camera survival horror game coming to PlayStation 5, Switch 2, and PC via Steam in 2026. The Florist tells the story of Jessica Park, my brain misread that as Jurassic Park, who arrives in the lakeside town of Joycliff to make a last-minute delivery. Her timing sparks disaster as the town quickly descends into a deadly game of survival against omnipresent floral overgrowth. Ugh. Players must solve ingenious puzzles, defeat horrifying enemies, and uncover a mysterious plan to create new life in the most inhuman way imaginable. This sounds really interesting. Exploring Joycliff and its surroundings reveals many dark secrets. Players must use their intuition and observation skills to determine the best path forward, using an array of hidden items and cryptic clues to make progress. Key information is recorded via the in-game journal, which includes story discoveries and data of floral specimens. Players will discover many weapon types throughout the game to do battle against, involving enemies and bosses. The world of Joycliff is always changing. I wonder if it's a roguelike then. And as day turns into night, the floral growth presents new deadly foes with abilities that change over the course of the game. So even when you think you finally figured it out, you may not have figured it out because the abilities change. Looks good. I'm excited to see more about it when it gets closer to release next year. Sounds cool. I love unique stuff. And it definitely has that unique vibe. We have a... Oh, is this a new expansion? Is this a new Guild Wars 2 expansion? I've never played Guild Wars 2, but Visions of Eternity, that sounds like a big drop.
Folk here are hard as nails. Took the bits and pieces of our former lives and built a home. Most of us try and help each other out, but some ain't got a care for anything outside themselves. Do our best to keep it civil, but it ain't easy. Castor is a beautiful place, no denying it.
The mount designs in these are
Real
cool,
pretty.
unless there's monsters.
And real dangerous. You
It's
gotta adapt
dinosaurs.
to survive. Things weren't easy before, but now we got these inquest folk upsetting the balance. No respect, no remorse. Weapons like we've never seen. Buddy-buddy with our enemies.
Fire tornado.
But it ain't all bad, newcomer. We got a few tricks of our own.
Are there new playable races? Or just like new,
Just watch
I guess,
yourself.
areas and people?
The deeper you strike into Castora, the more Castora wants to strike you back. Don't understand the power here.
Rather than
But there's no
14,
denying it.
introducing new jobs, they add
Figure
new
it out
specializations.
before
I
you do.
like that!
No good's gonna come of it.
It would make it easier to level, wouldn't it?
But if you can put a stop to them and help us survive, well, you'll always have a home here.
Interesting. And then you get like a house on the island, maybe? Is there a yin raid? Is it Palm? Oh, Palma! Like, I know a couple hyenas. Which hyena are we talking? Palma! Thank you for the raid! Because that makes sense for the whoop whoops. welcome, Palm Squad! We are going through right now and just watching a bunch of trailers for upcoming games this week. And it looks like Guild Wars 2 is getting another big expansion for anyone who plays. For anyone who may be new, I'm the CEO of Plays, Obake PAM, and I don't like Mondays, so instead of having to think of anything to do on Mondays, we just look at trailers for upcoming games in the week, because I don't have to do anything. Let's see, Tales of Zillia Remastered. It's coming out soon, isn't it? I forgot. The launch trailer, either that or it just came out, I think. Palma's getting a migraine, no! As someone who gets migraines all the time, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Please have a rest if you need it.
Tell me, why do you use Spyrex? Why do you sacrifice your own people to attain power that you don't need?
But to fulfill this duty, to my country, to my people,
came out Friday.
power is
Okay.
a necessity. I must protect them both.
Nice.
It is the duty of the strong to ensure that the weak do
Your
not
favorite of the
perish.
Tales games? Interesting.
This isn't right, guys.
I've never actually played much of a Tales game, but I know I would really like them if I had the time to sink into it.
Fate doesn't have your back.
Do you think I have what it takes to be a nurse? I want to stay with them because they made me their friend. And friends don't leave.
I do want to... I feel like this is a good example of what not to do when voice acting kids, though. I don't know if she's actually a kid or not, but it's like... How do I word it? Let me listen to it again and see if I can word it.
Stay with them because they made me their friend.
They're doing this thing where they're making their voice just a little bit higher and they're talking really clearly, but this isn't how kids talk at all. The cadence and everything is still very adult. It just doesn't really work at all. They could be a brilliant actor, so it could be like the direction, but that's the type of thing that just makes or breaks child characters for me. Yes, and so maybe it works for this particular character then. Interesting.
We have both.
Maybe it's intentional here. I've just seen it done so much when it wasn't intentional, completely ruining the vibe of like scenes of stuff for me, so it drives me nuts.
Forgive me for all of this.
It fits the character as being shy. No! That's not how shy people talk! It was too calculated. It was like... There wasn't any hint of shyness. It works well for her in-game though. I'll take your point though. I'll assume maybe it's a good fit in-game and really suits the character. I will believe that. I'm seeing it out of context. But it didn't come off as shy. At least that line.
That may be what you think, but it's not for you to decide.
I am going to put an end to your petty ambitions right now.
I've never been much for expressing my feelings, I suppose.
I would like to be there to walk with
What?
them.
Is it the original audio or did they redo the audio? Because it feels really heavily compressed, so I'm wondering if it could be like older audio that's been heavily processed or something.
The future that they wish to create.
I know. You never told me because
Original?
you wanted me to find
Cool.
my own answer first.
That would make more sense then, yeah. Because it would have originally been recorded for older hardware.
And let's create it together.
It looks beautiful. And I know I would love the music. I'm assuming that that is probably a really great remaster, but I'm curious. Did any of you play it yet? If you did, how is it? A good remaster? Have you been enjoying it? Let me know, I'm curious. What's the TVA for Shield Hero? I didn't watch Shield Hero in English, so I can't really say. Let's see. Kingdoms of the Dump. That is certainly a name. Oh, there's tied shoes on a tree. Oh, God. So it's like actually a dump. Comes out November 18th. Trash. That looks like the Final Fantasy XIV quest font. I don't think I'm right though, but this looks really unique. A lot of love was put into this, I think, which I wouldn't have expected from the title. But it's looking kind of nice. Ooh. I'm really liking their environments. They're so creative. Garbage day is coming. It'd be really funny for people who live in places that actually have like garbage day the day it comes out. And I'll be like, oh, thanks for the reminder. Ooh, I've heard of this one. I guess the Kickstarter's out now for this too. Habromania. A dreamy Alice in Wonderland inspired RPG that follows 19-year-old Alice as she tries to escape the surreal, cozy hellscape that is Wonderland, hopefully with her sanity intact. I've been keeping an eye on this one because it looks really neat. I really enjoy games that have 2D animation and turn them into, like, walking sims. I have heard really mixed things, though, about Bye Sweet Carol, unfortunately. A lot of people are saying the animation's beautiful, but the game itself's kind of a letdown. I haven't been able to try it yet, though, but hopefully if I do, I'll like it. I like how the piano is out of tune. So this sounds so weird and unsettling. Looks so good. I'm also biased because I really like dark Alice in Wonderland things. I think because there's so much absurdity to it. And I like the absurdity. I also kind of like that her eyes have that button eye feel from Coraline. Like, I know it's not buttons, but it kind of just has a similar vibe to it. And it's exciting! Coraline's one of my favorite kids' horror movies, so it's just neat. Hello, the Human Boy. Did they make a game based on Silent Night, Deadly Night? I think with Bye Sweet Carol, the main problem is there's a lot of tedious gameplay. I've heard the tedious parts also just don't work very well. Like, there's issues with them, like with hitboxes and glitches and stuff. It mainly, from a lot of the reviews, it sounds like they put too much work into the visuals and not enough into the game. If that makes sense. Like, not enough into making it fun. Anyway, oh my god, this game got funded over 3 times in like 2 days. And their goal wasn't low either. Habromania is like making huge amounts of money. Holy. They have a demo out as well. I'm going to leave this tab up, actually, in case we have time to check it out, but it might be a bit of a longer one, so I don't know if we can do that. I'll just close the window. When it looks so good. The gameplay is not the best. Some chapters really feel like the same. That's rough. Considering I've heard it's around 10 hours, too. That would be fine if it was like 2 or 3. But 10 hours of really repetitive is... Killer sofa! And this sounds like a shitpost game.
I have a delivery for Francesca Morton.
Hey,
Wait, is this a TV show? Or is it a game or is it a parody? I can't watch TV show trailers if this is a real show. I can't watch that, sorry. If it's a movie, no can do. That's a bit of a copyright landmine. Yeah, no can do. The best I could do is watch it muted and not show it, but like that wouldn't be really fair to you guys. But yeah, I can't watch movies or anything, unfortunately. Yeah. I know that some people do on like React channels, but it's really chopped up and edited and stuff. If I watch that on stream, I could be lucky and I could be fine, but chances are I will not be fine, so that's not happening. If I switch the Monday stream so that it's only on Twitch, I could probably get away with watching movie and TV trailers and stuff, but that's why a lot of people do React on Twitch versus YouTube, but I also don't like Twitch. So I don't really want to do it like on Twitch only. Fear Effect 2. It's a trash horror movie. It could be fun for a watch along though. I will be doing a member stream this week, by the way. Not a member stream. Or not a member watch along.
Alright.
It'll be on Saturday.
This job better be worth the trouble.
I like the filter they used.
It's gonna pan out royally for
Low
all
poly model and with pixel filters. Interesting. Almost makes it look like a CRT. Wait, this looks weird. The walk. Look at the walking animation. I want to play this.
Yes, most certainly, darling.
with this voice acting. Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix. I have a question. Is this game supposed to be badass or shitpost? Because I really hope it's supposed to be a shitpost and not just that bad. It's a game from 2001? Oh, maybe it's just old then. It's just old. Okay. I thought this was made like now. Re-release of a PS1 game. That's crazy. I never heard of it. It's coming to PlayStation 4 and 5, Nintendo Switch, and Steam in 2026. I might want to play this when it comes out. It looks really dumb. I love dumb games. I might want to play it. If you notice it come out, feel free to give me a reminder. Let's see. Did they make a new trailer for Idhari yet? Like, I know they have a trailer for Idhari.
This character...
Oh god, that's someone's random channel. I'm trying to find the main channel. Because sometimes they release a new one. Not yet. Okay, it should be tonight then. She has, like, her one trailer so far. But sometimes they have a trailer and then they have an EP. We don't know. if she's gonna be getting an EP or not yet, so we'll have to see. It feels like they're giving half the characters an EP this time, maybe? So maybe Itari won't because Lucia had one. Or did Seed? No, Seed didn't get an EP. As far as I know, she got a character demo and a character teaser, but Seed didn't get an EP. So like, hold on! So like, Alice didn't have an EP. And then Seed didn't have an EP. So, yeah, I probably won't get an EP. I did see her scary storytelling videos, though. I need to watch them at some point. I gotta see the spookies. Anyway, I'll be right back in a few minutes. I gotta go refill my water and give my voice a break. I'll be back, and then we'll keep looking at stuff, okay? Wow, 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 wow. Staying alive, staying alive. Oh, you're going nowhere. Somebody help me, yeah. Whoa, 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 somebody help me, Mario. Whoa. I'm going nowhere. Somebody help me, Mario. Woo. I'm alive in the castle. Rock castle, Mario. Ow. I ate Toad. What a mess. I liked this cafe's food. Emphasis on liked, because we're never coming back.
We already know we're banned for life.
Now, it would be awkward to come here. She likes it. She's an M. She's an M. She's an M. I lost my fucking shit at this scene, and then I was like, I need to stream this. I need to stream And now my entire feed is just Stellar Blade porn. Even though I've never actually watched any of the porn ones. Okay, that's a lie. Once out of like moderate curiosity, but I regretted it. It was a weird one. It was a weird one. The curiosity kind of won.
Well, we didn't make any friends. Demons or otherwise.
Good. Now you can focus on what's in front of you. Me! Ta-da! It's me! Oh my god, I can't. I don't know if it's good or a bad thing that I can predict so many of Ashley's lines.
I can't decide either. I've been doing the same. We keep calling it like right before. Like right before.
Does this mean I'm a psychopath too?
No. It just makes you an oracle. It just makes you an oracle.
I'm an oracle! I'll take it.
You got a gift of precognition.
I'll take the precognition over other things that could mean. Fuck! They killed the one I needed to hit! Fuck. So probably based on the one that you're trying to fight, it's better to switch characters! Stop aiming at the ones I'm trying to hit when I need to get them. Fucking fuck. Why is my own character sabotaging me? Fucking fuck! What are the ears or just Razer headphones? Well, I mean, I'm wearing different headphones. No, I'm not wearing headphones with cat ears right now, but I usually do when I'm not streaming. So maybe I am always a furry then. Because I have cat ears, like, not 24/7, but maybe like 4/7. He decided, okay, I gave up and I decided instead to crack open a Fat Man and watch some alien porn on Bitter Man 500. Fantastic. Okay, here we go. What? No hiccups, they're illegal. I'm trying to find a good instrumental. I can't stop hiccuping in the meantime. You look at their cousin. Okay, I found one. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. There's gonna be an interesting take on it with hiccups, but clink down their heavy alcohol beverage. Oh no. Wow. I love the sound of glasses tinkling. Clink, clink, tinkling. The glasses are now peeing! Clinking! Clinking! Brain! What the fuck?
This is a setup. This is a setup. This is a setup. He's setting himself up.
Something else was over.
Big words don't fit in your mouth.
Yeah, something else fit in it just fine earlier. No! No! Can I get out of here? Can we leave? What the fuck? Where does this... Why does this exist? Why does this exist?
This is a setup. This is a setup. This is a setup. He's setting himself up.
Something else was over.
Big words don't fit in your mouth.
Yeah, something else fit in it just fine earlier. No! No! Can I get out of here? Can we leave? What the fuck? Where does this... Why does this exist? Why does this exist? The one time I did look at a sign, I found a graffiti that made me laugh. Just at the balls diamonds, someone just wrote nice balls. And I think I found it way funnier than I should have. It's not wrong. Shit! My brain! No! No! Something is in here. Ah! Just startled me more than anything. Dead. Oh, now we're talking. Oh, it's frail. I mean, it's better than my sickle, which was also frail. I like the idea of having a kitchen knife. Yeah. We're back! Give me 1 second. I gotta grab the next trailer. I'll let you bozo. Tea is just soup that's drank in a cup, so coffee is actually bean soup. I still don't think tea is soup. You only steep it for like 5 minutes. There's no soup that can be steeped in 5 minutes. That's a nightmare fuel. Blood rain. Let's see.
All right, boys. Line up for your spankings.
Ooh.
My bitches.
This looks cool. I don't know Blood Rain. Both the 2D and the 3D looks really cool here. Ooh. She's like... The vibes are kind of like Succubus Wolverine. Hot dang this game. What am I looking at?
Yes, it's a very good thing.
Is this corn? Is this a corn game? Or is it just spicy? I'm not so sure after the trailer. I looked really normal up until that one part. And then, yeah, after that, not quite as normal. No, just old spicy game? Interesting. So I guess there's gonna be a lot of interviews around November and stuff. I don't think it's getting a new game or anything so much as they're just doing interviews. Interesting. Rain was one of the first video characters to have an official nude appearance in a video game edition of Playboy. That's crazy! I didn't even know there had been any like video game characters in Playboy. That's wild! I don't know, I just assumed they'd have like some sort of like weeb magazine for that. I thought it'd be separated from the normal people stuff. Sigma Star Saga DX. I like the colors. Colors remind me of Monster Rancher because they're very bright. It almost feels like Mega Man at times, but it doesn't really play like Mega Man. Looks interesting. Launching early 2026. It looks like something that hopefully can live up to the trailer because it's one of those games I look at and I'm like, you know, this goes hard. It's this GBA game? Was it fun? I've never played it. I thought it was new. I had no idea that it was a GBA game. Interesting. GBA had a lot of good games and a lot of shovelware. A lot of shovelware. Alpha Nomos. I see a creepy piano. I click. They almost look like Mimikyus. I feel like I might have seen a trailer for this before, but out of context. It must be on beat. Ooh! This looks fun. This looks like a clown horror action rhythm game? This looks really fun, honestly. Wish list now. Alpha Nomos. This is the announcement trailer, so we'll have to keep an eye out for when there's more details on that one. It's a very early reveal. We don't know much about it yet, but it looks fun. I guess if it's an early reveal, I couldn't have seen it before. I must be thinking of something else. Swords and slippers? What is this? What? That's not how titties work. They would have squished against the bars, not jellied through them. That's not how it works. This is so stupid. Hear me out, it's really not corn. I believe you. This one doesn't look like a corn game. It just has spicier designs, I think. I mean, I like the design for Red Riding Hood. Having her be the wolf is kind of cool. Oh, Toxic Toad! Can we clip That's Not How Titties Work? I mean, if you want to. I'm not gonna stop you. Swords and slippers. I've been kind of excited about that. It looks exciting. I've been interested. I don't know if there's any estimate for a release date yet, but it's been a unique game, and I'm liking it so far. I can't wait until they have, like, a demo or something. Was that Snow White? Yeah! Because Swords and Slippers, it's literally, like, a bunch of fairy tale characters, but they're all, like, badass women. It looks cool. A Witch's Bakery. I've seen a lot of people talking about this one. Oh, cute! I like the animation style. It feels almost like sketchbook animation. Ooh, cooking game? I like the French voices. So it's like a bunch of really short mini games that you have to do to serve the customers? This looks so fun! Pourquoi deux? Okay. J'adore la musique. It'd be so funny if the game had this trailer, then you get it and find out you're baking children. No, it looks wholesome. Interesting. I would have thought it was PS5 though, based on how it looks. Interesting. Not a problem, it just doesn't feel like your typical PS5 game. That feels very Steam or Switch to me. Although it could be coming out on all of them. That was a trailer uploaded by PlayStation, so of course they're gonna only advertise PlayStation. What is this? Maple Story? Maple Story still exists? What? I've never played it. I thought that was like ancient internet history. What do you mean, Maple Story? Every little thing, every precious thing is coming to Maple Story on November 12th. Now is the best time to jump back into Maple Story this winter to experience New Class Ren, The Red-Eyed Wanderer, Hyper Burning Max, Twilight Eye Festival. Maple Story Classic is coming out soon. Does that mean Maple Story was dead and it's coming back? I've never played it. What is the gameplay even? Do you just like stand around and talk to people, or is there actually action and stuff? For some reason, I assumed it was like a thing where you just go stand somewhere and you can talk to people. Is it still big in Korea? I thought it was dead. It was really fun. Never played it. But it takes over your life? Yeah. It could be fun to play for like one day though on stream, just to see what it's like. Like have a day, if you said Classics coming out soon, it could be fun to take a day maybe and I just play Classic Maple Story. Give it a try and see what it's like. But considering I already play too many lifestyle games, I don't think you can take on another. But I'm curious about it. Do like a retro week of a different game every day? That's so tempting. That could be another idea for the 55555 celebration. Instead of like one gacha game 5 times, could be like a retro game or something. I don't know. I gotta think. My other thing is I don't think I can take a whole week away from content. Just because, you know, Nikkei anniversary and my birthday have me in like a chokehold, and then Christmas concert. I will do something though, even if it's one day long celebration. I'll think of something. I love Rainbow. Why would Maple Story end a service? It is the Korean MMO. I don't know anything about it. That's the thing. All I know is that it was really old, so I assumed it isn't around anymore because I never hear about it. Like I know of it, but I never hear about it, so I just assumed it was dead. Oh, look you. Might have well have been a chat room with how much people just idle in town. Sounds like Limza. Oh, shoot. Another game has been delayed on Steam. I don't know if this one has reasons, but we do have physical copies of this still if you have a Switch and you want to play the Switch version of Majogami. But that's sad seeing it get delayed. So it looks like Inti had to release Majogami on Switch. They said there was issues with Steam's review process, but there's nothing elaborating further, so unfortunately we don't really know. But yeah. I'm not gonna share the tweet itself, because the tweet itself, it's from an anti-censorship account, right? So it is speculation, because Inti themselves didn't give us a reason. And I respect Inti a lot, so I'm not gonna use them as an example to make speculations. I just think it's sad that it ended up getting delayed. It was a really fun demo. One sec, let me grab a link to Majogami, the physical one, in case anyone wants to look at grabbing it. I might need to grab myself a copy at one point. It was really fun. It's typing in I might want to finish someday just for funsies. Maple Story is also the first video game with paid gacha for items. Curse you, Maple Story! I'll just share the link to all of them. Because there's like Switch and Switch 2 and Unlimited and so many versions of it. There you go. I still might try to grab the limited edition, actually. Because the multi-language limited edition has a physical OST, and I've been really liking the OST. So I might think about that. I haven't decided yet, though, but nice OST is always nice to own physically. Because then I use it for days I want to get stuff done, but don't want to be, like, stuck at the computer. Because I get distracted if I turn on my PC. But if I use physical CDs, I don't get distracted. Reminder that CZZ's shop gets a monthly reset a couple days ago. I should be able to get and pull my... Oh, wait! Let's go! We're opening Zenless real quick. We're not gonna play any more story today, and unfortunately I didn't. I didn't have time to go in and play more of it. So we're not gonna M6 Monato, but the good news is because he's just gonna go in the main pool later, I'm sure I'll have a decent chance. I also am kind of banking on him maybe returning on Idhari's banner. I think there's a decent chance he'll be on it. So I'm not extremely worried yet. But I do want to go in super quick and, like, try with whatever I have left. Even if it's, like, one pull. Because Idhari comes out tomorrow, I think. Hold on. Okay. I was actually gonna stream a little bit of Idhari's event, but I probably can't do it this week. Yeah, new monthly pulls. That's what we're gonna give it. That's why we're gonna give it another shot real quick. Hold on. Speaking of, if you also play Zenless and you need to top up your stuff, it is still on sale, 10% off. And if you use the coupon PAM poll, you get another 3% off. I didn't want the sale to end for Idhari because I want Idhari. So I was able to get the sale extended, so it will be continuing for 3 days into Idhari's banner. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream it at all during that period myself, but if you're trying to grab Idhari during that period, it'll be 10% off, and an extra 3% with the coupon PAM poll. So I'm gonna put it in chat real quick. Bam. Okay. Let's see if we can get anything. And then we'll go back to the trailers. Oh, internet expired. That's okay. I might get it again for Idhari. I might not. I don't know. I gotta think. Signal shop. Oh. I can't. But I can buy these ones. Those pulls go towards unlocking Vivian's summer outfit as well? Wait. How do you get her outfit? I thought you had to buy it. Oh, yeah! Oh! I don't have Vivian, though. For a second, I was like, that's a really cute swimsuit. Guys, we're gonna have to get to the 180. And then I'm like, I don't have Vivian. Why would I do this to myself? They almost got me, but not quite. Anyway, let's see if we can have any magical luck with my very few pulls. Channel stable. Oh, I have 26 normal pulls. I mean, we might as well just knock them out, right? No reason not to. Just an A weapon. Should you save it for when Monato comes to standard banner? Does he go to the standard banner? Or does he stay on event banners but add it to the permanent pool? If Monato gets added here, then you have a point. I need to not spend those. We're gonna save the other 18. Yeah. I'm gonna hold off. Okay, good call then. Oh, I have a 10 pull! Let's see if we can get Monato! We have a 10 pull! We have just one single 10 pull! Imagine we get 3 Monatos. Let's manifest 3 Monatos! Monato! Come home! In 3! Triple dog! Bow bow bow! Well, we might have one. Maybe? Surely it's not Granny again. Surely. Or a weapon. Surely. Surely it's not Piper. Can't be. No way it would be Piper. They wouldn't do that to me. It's not Piper.
Pleasure to work with
God
you.
damn it!
Proxy.
Shut up, Nicole! You're a free character! I don't even need you! Oh, Shirley P. You know, at least it's not Piper. I can't be fully angry. It could have been worse. I really wanted Lucia, though. It's a shame. 1 day and 19 hours. I have until tomorrow to decide if I'm gonna throw any gacha money on her. With Nikkei Annie, though, I think I should not do that. I know I'm close to pity, though, which is why I'm thinking. But it's guaranteed in 77 searches. And this game tends to drag me as close to pity as possible. So I should probably be careful. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Take your time. I'm listening.
I forgot I had him, and I saw him come on screen and heard him, and I was like, let's go. Where's Nick? Oh,
Need something? My services are expensive.
Liberalio calls. Bro, I didn't even get Nayuta yet. Okay.
Nothing to fear.
I think I have like a single pull. One maybe. I think I can do one. This is fine. I can do one. I think I can do 2 single pulls maybe. Yeah. It's gonna be blue. Damn it! Not that I could have possibly seen this coming. I think I can. No, I can't do one more. That's okay. GG! We'll hopefully max him out when he gets on the main banner. And Lucia's toast. Bye, Lucia! Everyone say bye, Lucia! She ain't coming home. That's okay. Eat hard. We need to get the naked nightmare fuel ocean lady anyway. It would have been cool to get both of them, but with how bad my luck was for her, oh, I think that's asking too much. I don't trust my luck to come through with one, let alone both. And if I'm at guaranteed pity for Idhari, that's something to consider, you know? She's pretty good. At least in the visual department. I don't know about skills. Shoot, I lost my spot on the list. Oh, where was I? Damn it, where was I? Okay, got it. Foolish mortals. Louisiana, 1930. Ooh. 1933. It's very rare to see games take place around like the early 1900s. 1933. 30 years ago, an entire wedding suddenly and mysteriously vanished on the island of Devil's Rock, and with it went the location of the lost treasure of Bellamore Manor. To find it, you might need to die too. Oh, jeez! A cozy, story-driven, point-and-click adventure game of the merry and macabre. Comfy and macabre in the same sentence? Oh, speaking of, Pam Mama made me try to watch Twisted Wonderland with her. I think she was confused. The English dub voices are really impressive, though.
33 years ago, an entire wedding vanished here. With it, the location of the lost treasure of Belmore Manor. I just wanted to find it. To find a location known only to the dead, I had no choice but to ask them.
Holy voice! There's a demo,
Gather
too.
the 7 ingredients on the voodoo manuscript. It didn't sound too hard. Until I released a household of ghosts who will stop at nothing to reach the treasure
Whoa!
before I do.
Get out.
Now I'm trapped on an island filled with
Ghost
crumbling
voices
crypts,
are nice.
voodoo vaults, and the mysterious manor itself. In a supernatural battle that spans both life and
This
death.
looks gorgeous, honestly.
There's more to this story than I could have ever expected. What made the wedding disappear all those years ago? Is the lost treasure even what I think it is? To find out, I might have to die too.
Why did they say this is cozy? Nothing about that looked cozy. It looked awesome. But I don't think I would define that as cozy. Monkey Island. Another one of those games I always mean to try and never do. Courage the Cowardly Dog game. I've never watched Courage the Cowardly Dog. It means nothing to me. He is just a dog. Why does it look like a horror game though? I like that it's square resolution. That rarely happens. It's a fun series. Is it actually good? It is a horror cartoon. It's a horror? Would I actually like this, maybe? I didn't know what it was. Courage is child-friendly horror? Yo! I think I would like it. I just kind of assumed it was like, I don't know, SpongeBob type stuff. Interesting. Turns out I've been sleeping on this. That's what I should have done for Halloween. I should have binged Courage the Cowardly Dog. Huh. The pilot episode is straight out terrifying? Really? Oh my god, I would love it! Wait, what the heck? I feel like next member watch along, maybe we should watch Courage the Cowardly Dog pilot. I'm not gonna remember, but that would be amazing. This had its own TV show and it gave you childhood trauma? I knew it had a show, but I didn't know it was creepy. I just assumed it was like some slapstick humor made for 5-year-olds, so I just never even looked at it twice. Interesting. Freaked out some kids back in the day. I missed out. I really need to look into it now. Interesting. Let me see. Coffee is a curse? It is. I don't actually have coffee regularly. I don't even know coffee is a curse. I don't have coffee most days. I only have coffee on occasional days as a treat. And Mondays I never have coffee. Which is probably part of the problem why every Monday is so scuffed. Starting the week with no coffee. I just start the week and I'm like, let me see. Oh, there's another game I wanted to watch a trailer for that just came up in my recommended. But this is crazy. It's a tweet that you guys posted. I'm really behind in Star Rail. I haven't been able to keep up for a while because I used to play when traveling, and then I had to stop traveling, which is really good because then I got like sick half the time. And apparently the entire Belobog story arc, the 6.8 hours, is the length of one single Ampharos story quest. Like, you go and you see each area and how long the stories are. Just the ship, 1 hour 50, clear. First planet, this is obviously like, you know, just doing the story. Like watching it all without skipping. And I am the type of person that's even slower than this. 6 hours, 8 minutes for Eureka 6. 9 hours, 3 minutes for the area that I don't remember the name of, but that's where I'm at right now. So it's just a little bit longer. And then you have 18 hours for Penacony, which was apparently really good. And then you have 39 hours and 32 minutes for Ampharos. And here's the kicker. A lot of people stopped playing during Ampharos because they said it was really bad. I've heard the current story is really good. But I know for a while people were saying it's genuinely awful. Like, the cutscenes are really bad, and like, no, the silent voices aside, apparently the camera angles and like the NPC models and everything was just really bad for a lot of Ampharos. So that's so sad. Why is the area that people don't like 39 hours? I feel like it would work much better if they condensed it and worked harder on the quality, if it's genuinely an issue. It could be just people on Twitter being people on Twitter. I don't know. But if it is an issue, they should have focused on quality over quantity in this case. It was very slow at first. I do hear a lot of people say it's really good now, though. Was it just a slow burn? If it was, I hope it's paying off good. If it's a slow burn, I'd probably like it, actually. This trailer keeps popping up in my feed, and I think it looks really cool. It's basically styled after the DS story games, and I've been pretty interested in this one. Yes, so it is good now. Nice. Look at the animation. It reminds me of like old school Ace Attorney and Hotel Dusk. It looks so good. There's a demo, I believe, out for this one. This just calls to me in so many ways. Everything from the visuals and the audio. I don't think I'm gonna be able to give it a try. Also, I love how they use the name Nick. I can just cope and pretend it's Ace Attorney. It comes out November 26th. I I'm gonna take a screenshot of that so I don't forget. Wait, actually, I'm just gonna put it in my calendar. I can't make any promises, depending how things like are by then, but I can write it down. First has a great aesthetic, but its story felt kind of scrambled. That seems to be what I've heard a lot of people saying as well. It's like, it's really good in theory, but poor in execution is the main feedback I've heard about it. Okay. Let's see. This one is on Steam. Dead cam. Ooh. This looks weird. Sealed shut inside a rural abandoned house for a paranormal hunting TV show. Something is very wrong with Margot. Her live head cam is still rolling, and you can see the whole thing. Run, hide, and escape the house in this first-person survival horror. And remember, the raccoon knows everything. What is this? Ugh. Ugh. This looks... This looks really unsettling. Oh god, the raccoons. This looks genuinely scary. A mix of being actually scary and a mix of being just so fucking weird that it's scary. That comes out in a couple days. If that interested you, it comes out November 5th, and there's a demo right now. That looks really fun, actually. What is this? Hold on. Wait, are these serious? What the heck? Okay, I don't know anything about the context, but just reading it, this is actually insane, this Twitter post. This is... Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up in case it's true. They're saying it about themselves, so... I'm guessing they'd have some reason to say this. Okay. So... Apparently, Aftermath Red Pine Lake has said, this image is the reason their Steam page has not been approved. This image. It's now classed as too mature by Steam. This. My dude, there's so much shadow. There's barely even a butt. Like, she could be in a swimsuit without the thigh highs even, and there'd be less coverage. Like, how? This isn't even mature content. Why is this meaning that their Steam page is not approved? I literally wouldn't even call this necessarily a spicy game. Like, in context, sure, but out of context, it could be anything. And, yeah, apparently this is what censorship has come to, because this game now crosses the line. Just that image. That image that covers more than you would see if you go to the beach. Why? Why? It's very, very annoying. Well, yeah, they're running a Kickstarter because they want to be able to make the game, and they want to make it without having their vision censored. But, you know, it's gonna depend. It's so annoying how Steam allows corn slop. And they just let it happen. But then, if a woman exists on a game image at all, not wearing like a full bodysuit, apparently it's too much for some reason. Yeah, AI generated corn slop. Apparently is perfectly fine. See, I do understand Steam if they have to put restrictions on some things. Like, I don't think you should be able to browse, with all ages mode enabled and see, nips, slips, and titties out on your homepage. But one, if you enable it, why should it matter? Two, this image wouldn't have even had to be 18 plus. So why was it not approved? Like, what the hell? That makes no sense. You're gonna buy Expedition 33? Nice! I hope you enjoy it, Michael. Such a beautiful, beautiful game. What is this one? It looks cute. Yeah, it pales in comparison to a lot of things I've seen. It pales in comparison to things I've played on Steam. So why is that not okay? Like, it almost sounds like they're shutting the game down for other reasons and they're just picking a random thing and being like, sorry, we can't use this. Jeez. Our pump goes missing. In the doggy underworld. This looks really cute. So it's a rhythm game about cute dogs? I feel like I've seen a trailer of this possibly once before. This is an announced trailer, so it must not have been this. Rhythm Heaven with cute dogs and spooky aesthetic basically is perfect! I kinda wanna play this. Oh no, it's gonna be a cry game! You're probably gonna learn about all the dogs' lives and stuff. No! That looks so precious! Man, I wanna play that when it comes out. There's a different Dog Afterlife game last week. Yeah, why are there so many Dog Afterlife games? I'm gonna skip the next one because we've already seen the Courage the Cowardly Dog. I think I've already watched the next one, but what is it? Yeah, we've already seen. I think we've watched Goblin Cleanup.
I've got a.
Yeah, I've definitely seen that one a couple times, I think. Wait, is the First Descendant having a Bayonetta collab? That's wild. What? Too bad I've heard the game is kind of... That's interesting. Her model looks great, though. That's the thing about the First Descendant. The game graphics and stuff look beautiful. But I can't say I've heard good things about the game. So it's an outfit and emotes. The emotes are quite nice. Bayonetta is such a cool character, genuinely. I feel like we have this weird thing that happens every time there's a new sexy Gunnar character that pops up trending. You saw it with Bayonetta, you saw it with Tubi, now you see it with Eve. If there's a sexy lady in video gaming that gets too popular, you have this split on the internet where half of them are playing only because she's sexy, and the other half are like, ban this game, this is disgusting, this is unacceptable. And then 10 years later, you have everyone conveniently forgetting that entire conversation happened and everyone being like, wow, this is a classic. This game was a masterpiece. Why is the internet so annoying? People don't even believe me when I say that. When people were complaining about Eve, I said it's 2B over again. Like 2B all over again. And everyone was like, no, it's not. No one ever hated on 2B's design. They always loved her. And I'm like, no, they didn't. Everyone was saying that Nier was a disaster when Automata first came out. They were saying it's an insult to women. Because the camera's always like, well, not even the cameras. The players can make the camera at 2B's, but like, it always has been like sexy characters, but people hated them. It's just so dumb. Yeah. Anyway, vtuber. Just let us have sexy or not sexy characters. Why does anyone else care what we want to look at? That's all I'm saying. Of course, the big problem is a lot of people have optimized the fun out of TFT, and the devs have a hard time balancing around that. Ah. So basically, if you don't do that, it's not a bad game. It read as the sexualization of female characters comes up constantly in those arguments. Well, that's literally what I said. Like, they're saying it's dumb because too sexy. That's exactly what I said. First they demonize it, then they memory hole it, then they appreciate it and they appropriate it like they always have. They're like, kind of, I guess. They're like, 2B is the symbol of, I don't know, whatever. 2B is an example. And it's like, okay. And now Eve is gonna be like, I don't know, same thing in a number of years. It's just annoying. Man. Let people have whatever they want to have. If you don't like it, look away. It's very easy. Odds Chronicles.
I was finally about to avenge my
People are shocked that Samus was women. Back in the day, were people mad that Samus was too sexy? I remember Zero Suit having some controversy with Smash.
What is this place?
Well, I don't remember, but I remember hearing about it. It's a digital board game. OG Samus reveal was huge. Really? I've just always known. This looks kind of like D&D, the digital game, but not quite. Definitely inspired by with the types of roles, I think. The whole time you're fooled into thinking you're playing as a guy? Were you actually fooled though? I haven't played. Does Samus pretend to be a man, or does she just like never say anything? Was it fooled, or did the players just make assumptions? That's what I'm curious about. As I said, I've always known, so just because she was silent, that doesn't mean she's pretending to be a man. She's just silent. There's a difference. Like, is it a Sheik situation, or did the player just assume based on what she looked like? Let's see. Limp Knight. Why does this sound like it's gonna be cursed? The manual claims Samus is a guy. Okay. Then there was definitely some foolery. Some shenanigans. Oh, God. Why does this look like a shitpost parody of Shovel Knight? This?
Salutations. 'Tis I, King Bartholomew Edmund, from Sleepdale the 18th.
What the hell is this?
All knights return to the capital city for a grand celebration.
Limp Knight, I'm illiterate. What does it say? The war's finally over. We can go home.
What the hell is this?
How are we to return?
With our legs, silly.
He limps using the sword. It's amazing.
Damn.
My bad, Limp Knight.
Not even an arrow in the knee is enough to stop me.
The rhyme!
Must be off. Oh, by the way, I saw a cool looking
Oh, this is awful. I love it.
Son Jeremy turns
Receive letters from your what? Oh my god, kissy letters from your wife.
What?
This looks amazing. This looks so stupid. It's on Steam. You can wishlist Limp Night today. There's no demo yet, but it has a Steam page. That's 100% a parody game. Absolutely incredible. The original English manual calls Samasaki, while the Japanese one alludes to her being a woman. I feel like, isn't that a localization problem then? It sounds like rather than trickery or shenanigans, the localizers just did the, the thing that way too many localizers do. Not all, but way too many, and change things. Because they're like, oh, this market would rather it be a man. Let's tell them it's a man. But then in the game, they're like, oopsies, we can't change it here, though. So annoying. Can't people just localize it, like, as the games are? You don't even think the localizers knew? I mean, if they localized the game, though, I mean, I guess it wouldn't have had really dialogue. But you think someone along the line would have noticed when approving. Old games always had mistranslations? True. I don't know if the budgets and stuff could have been way different. I don't know. Let's see what this is. Bat Galaxy. We got cat girls. Half on-rails shooter, half exploration-driven adventure. Zoom into a world where billions of bullets surround you, and handy punch feature can send enemies flying. There's no trailer yet. So all we can do is really look at the... Oh my god, look at the visuals. These are crazy. My brain hurts. That's so many colors, man. It's not quite like... It's not quite making my brain question if this is drugs, but it's enough that my brain is like, that is overload. How many colors? Yes. With strong contrast between them all, too. There's a video that showcases gameplay. I'll have to go look it up because there's nothing on Steam. I'm searching Bat Galaxy, but it's showing me Batman. I don't think I'm gonna find this, guys. There's a tweet above the post? There's really not. Immediately above it, where I'm looking, is Bat Galaxy. Should I ping? Oh, I found it scrolling down. Okay, hold on. It was like way below. Okay, hold on. I'll set up. I got a bit of gameplay. Okay. Here's some of the gameplay for Bat Galaxy. Let's give it a look. No sound yet. It almost looks like Star Fox. The giant car. The creativity with the backgrounds here is kind of cool. It's definitely very visually stunning, so it's a matter of how fun it's going to be actually playing, I guess. Because visually, it looks pretty solid. Maybe slightly overwhelming for my eyeballs, but doesn't necessarily mean other people would feel the same. The developer described it as Star Fox meets Panzer Dragoon. True. I kind of forgot that they mentioned Star Fox. It doesn't look bad. It looks interesting. I think it's just repeating the video. Oh, my brain. All the colors are making my brain dizzy. If Nintendo won't make it, then someone will, and I'm all for it. Exactly! This is what I feel like. If you have a game and you don't use your IP for so long, you don't really have the right to complain if someone comes out and makes like a bootleg version. Because, you know, at that point, you probably should have just made a game if you want to be that protective of it. Yeah, it's kind of on you at that point. Let's see. Brew. Oh, hold on. Steam. Face the challenges of the tower as you enroll into the Alchemy Academy in this action-packed third-person roguelike. Brew potions to boost yourself in the heat of battle and use multiple weapons to defeat dangerous foes and pass your exams. I want to do exams! Almost looks like Splatoon with the foam. I will say, like, I'm not typically one to play like games that have animal characters, but these ones are well designed. It looks nice. The AoEs and stuff to dodge also look pretty fun. This looks solid, honestly. The gameplay looks really good. Like, I wouldn't have thought from the images or the game title that this was the type of game that would have drew me in, but this genuinely looks really fun. Interesting. If there's a demand for specific IP and company behind that IP refuses to meet the demand that indie developers are doing for them, exactly. It's on them if they don't make it. Indie developers, you know, that's the great thing about indies, the ones that can afford to do it anyway, which is mostly the ones that do it as a hobby. Because if you're doing it as a job, sometimes you kind of have to lock into what works. But doing games as a hobby, you can make the games you wish you had to play. And that's great. Let's see. Shade Protocol is a 2D cyber fantasy Metroidvania where music, code, and combat collide. Swap between Dawn and Shade forms to unleash devastating abilities, wield instruments as weapons, and rewrite reality itself into a world on the brink of annihilation by the Shade Protocol. The levels kind of look like the inside of a PC. That's interesting. This game looks familiar. I don't think it looks too familiar. That's cool though. If it's similar to something else, I don't think I can place it. But it looks really fun. In terms of the computer coding and stuff, it just looks kind of like Mega Man, but overall, not really. Interesting. I'm no good at Metroidvanias. So I probably won't try it myself, but it looks kind of cool. We've seen this game before? Perhaps. I have a really bad memory. I don't remember. It is possible, though. What is this one? Ooh! Fatal Fury. Street Fighter. Let's see. This looks like a fun collab. Maybe. I don't think I recognize what it's collabing with, but I see Chun-Li, I click.
Aw, what's wrong? Did I scare you? Hardly. Now make like a ninja and disappear.
The voices sound kind of bad.
Are you ready to find out who the true Queen of Fighters is?
It might just be the voice mixing.
Sure. Try not to cry when they give me the crown.
Like, it sounds like the lines are completely out of context, not in the environment. Wait! Why did they actually do the boob bonk asserting dominance thing? I hate that just because no one ever actually does that. So whenever I see that, it makes me so irrationally, like, angry. No one does that! Sometimes it can be really funny, though. Yeah, the booba press. That literally does not exist in reality. It can be funny in like games or anime or whatever, but I remember one time, one person actually like thought people really do that. And I was talking to them and I was like, no?
I'm ready whenever you're ready.
And
Just say the word.
they were genuinely shocked. They're like, but I see it all the time and like everything. Isn't that what girls do when they're mad at each other? And I'm like, no! And now I'm worried that so many people think that actually happens. It does not. That is fan service. Nothing wrong with some good fan service, but the fact that so many people think it really happened just blew my mind away. I like how they made her model in this. She looks good. Or everyone else does it but leaves me out. No one does it, I promise. There might be like the rare person that does it, but they'd be a freaking weirdo. No one does that. People are more likely to like pour drinks over their heads or something. I genuinely think men are more likely to bump chests, which probably also happens very rarely. The bro chest bump is probably more common because I've actually seen that ever in reality. Anyway. The other thing is too, it would be really uncomfortable on your back to do that. Because you know what's also leaning forwards? Your face and your chin. So like you'd be practically kissing them if you bump anyone like that, unless you arch your back, or unless you, I guess, have like massive titties. I don't know what like the letter would be to like separate between, yes, both of you can do that without bonking faces. Also, thank you for the server. Wait, pause. Fan service is not real. I mean, it can be. It can be. I have seen things. I have seen things at conventions. I have once witnessed a Jürgen von Strangle cosplayer stripping down into, like, almost nothing. So... on stage, I might add, so... It happens! Just not very common. Don't mind the rules yet. He chose to break the rules. He forsook them. He is no longer Jürgen von Strangle. I feel like the aggressive forehead touching probably is a thing. I've seen one person. I've seen one person try that once. Legitimately. Like randomly. They got really mad at Pam Dad. And I saw them do that to him and I was like, what the hell? And then I remember leaving. I don't remember what it was. As a kid, it was like at the store or something, and Pam Dad was just like, nah, and left. He was not humoring that bullshit. Let me see. The aggressive forehead bonk is just like scary. Because if you're like grinding your forehead against someone's forehead angrily, all it takes is one person to suddenly shift a lot of pressure and you're gonna get really badly hurt. Oh, there's another trailer for it as well. Let's see. The other thing is, I feel like the titty bonk would hurt. Like, why would you do that? It would hurt. That's painful. That's not a way to assert dominance. Don't do that. Grinding foreheads until it turns into a Naruto and Sasuke fanfic. No. Animation for their trailers is always really nice. They're about to fight anyway. True. I guess they've already accepted the pain. The fight will probably have way more pain. That would be nothing in comparison. Let's see. Anima Gate of Memories 1 and 2 Remastered. Oh, it's coming out on the 7th. Let's see. A third-person action RPG that brings life to the world of Gaia from the Anima Beyond Fantasy RPG tabletop books. Explore a deep and multifaceted story where your choices and actions directly impact the journey and decide the fate of the characters.
The tower has risen. Born
I haven't played the originals, but it almost feels like there's some sort of Xenoblade aesthetic.
Of the end. Among them.
Imagine Phoenix and Miles chest pressing. Yes, especially because they're both like flat chested, so they would literally have to kiss for them to touch. So yes. It's still weird to me. Nothing wrong with fan service. Again, like, I'm not saying it's stupid and should be canceled or anything. I just, that particular type of fan service, I don't get it. I think just because I've been so annoyed with people thinking it happens in real life, it made it less, like, fan service and more I remember that and I'm dumbfounded every time. Oh, that platforming section looked really hard.
Disappear with the lights.
This looks fun. So it's another RPG where you kill God, is what I'm seeing, probably. I feel like I've seen this game before. I don't know where, but this art, particularly this one, feels familiar. Like I've definitely seen this somewhere, and I just don't know where. At some point in my life. Oh, is it a reference to a thing that happened before? Like from other promos? Interesting. If it was a reference, then that must have been even more exciting. I just didn't get it. I thought it was out of context, and I was like, wow, that's stupid! If it's a reference, that makes it pretty fun, I guess. I'm also gonna leave a mark, because we did it! We caught up! Yo! In under 3 hours today. That's crazy. I guess once we get past the, game announcement season, it slows down a little bit. You mentioned they'd get close to kiss if they actually press their chest. I somehow have never seen the original and made that point, because they look like they just took a step back from making out in the one you guys just shared on Discord. There's one spooky game I really wanted to try that's only 5 minutes long. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I don't know how much time we have because I have like 45 minutes. It's kind of rough. There's like a toilet game. I know for sure I can finish 5 minutes. What's it called? Not Toilet Chronicles. What is this? This came out in 2022, but I need to see what it is. Mostly positive reviews. Toilet Chronicles is a first-person horror comedy game with a mystical setting where you're trapped in a public restroom and need to find a way out with the help of your toilet neighbor. Every choice you make brings you to a different outcome. What the heck is this? The true toilet horror. You have no toilet paper! What if to celebrate 55555, we do a week where like all we do is finish shitty games like this? Like shit post weird game week only.
Hey, is it safe out there?
So many ideas. Too many ideas. While simultaneously no good idea. Hello, Astoria. They're watching! Redeem Skibbity. I think it's still broken. When I got my new PC, a lot of the redeems broke. What the fuck is that? Wait! Wait! What is that?
And that's all.
Why? Why does this look actually terrifying? Like genuinely scary? The freaking toilet game? Good grief. Also, Xavier, thank you so much for 16 months. Happy Monday, boss. Also, what the curse? Yeah, that's what I'm asking myself. I don't know. That's weird. I do like weird though, but that's not the toilet horror game I was looking for. But I can't seem to find it because of this one. Hold on. Let me see. I heard Iron Lung is a good short horror too. Apparently that one's like 1 to 2 hours. But that's not what I'm looking for. I still want to play Darkwood at some point. I've always been curious about Subnautica too. Because it doesn't look scary whenever I raid people playing Subnautica. But then I hear about it. And apparently it's really scary. I also just realized there's no music and that's like irritating. So where's the music? While I look for it. God, what is it? Oh, I might have found it. Yeah, Iron Lung, it says it takes 30 to 40 minutes. It's a claustrophobic setup and very little pressure. You have to guide a tiny windowless sub around. Oh, what? I'll get a trailer of Iron Lung we can watch. I'm trying to find the one that I know is like 5 minutes. Oh, there's also a game called A Slide in the Wood that's 10 to 15, but I already have too many things I want. I just really want to find the toilet one, not find more games. I found it. There are ghosts in these stalls. Apparently you can't even read the description because it's a spoiler. And the game was made in 3 days. So it's a game made on establishing the atmosphere through lighting and audio. I see at least, it looks like at least one VTuber played it, so it's probably safe. Hold on. One sec. I have to buy it. It's only $1, but I have to buy it. Iron Lung is interesting. It looks scary, honestly. For me, it looks really scary. I don't feel claustrophobic easily, but for some reason, like claustrophobic themed horror scares me quite a bit, if that makes any sense. Dang it! I got a reminder text when I was looking to get my PayPal, and I forgot I have to get my filling soon. For the cavity I only have because this stuff I have to drink to protect my voice. Because drinking sugar is bad. So now I try to drink out of a straw, which some days I forget. Today's one of the days I forgot because I'm not used to it. I don't want to get a filling. It's not even a matter of the pain. It's a matter of pride. Like, my teeth are pure. Do not do this to them. I don't want a hole drilled in it and fake tooth put in there. I want my teeth to be pure teeth. Just need fake teeth. So that I can choose any teeth design I want. That'll be tricky. There's a lot of options. It's like a character designer. Pick your fake teeth and hope they fit your face. Almost got the game. Hold on. It's just installing, but it's kind of slow. Remineralize it. I wish. Shit, I gotta re-download it. I tried copying and pasting right out of the zip file, but sometimes that ends up causing problems, and this is one of those times. Need a shark tooth boss. How do you know? How do you know? I don't have shark teeth right now, and I filled in the middle of them with putty, so you can't tell. Like, look, there's no gaps at all. Normally, teeth have gaps. So, wait, can I? See? Joke's on you guys. I have 2 teeth. I have a top tooth and a bottom tooth. They're just really unique shaped teeth. I think I'm losing my mind. Dentist giving you buck teeth by accident. Offer to fix it with a discount. I feel like if you have that due to a dentist and not due to genes, you have a bad dentist. And you should probably get a new one. Part of me's wondering too how close I am to unlocking like the dailies in CZZ, because I'm wondering if I should reopen that and check it out. I did want to play some more short horror games, but not having the dailies has been really big pain. Let me see. it's not working. I'll try downloading it from scratch one more time in case I messed up somewhere. But I think it's corrupted. I don't think it's gonna work. You have to do a few battle quests. Like really quick battle quests. Do Nikkei get cavities? It depends what the teeth are made of, because sugar can eat through a lot of things. So possibly. Should be quick. Okay, I'm trying one more time. Hold on. I think it's working. Yeah. Okay. I've heard this is really weird. Like really weird. So let's give it a look, I guess. Enemy teeth are usually just one tooth. True, I guess I'm normal for anime then. It makes the filling kind of like extra important, huh? Because if it's like the only tooth I have, I gotta make sure that the tooth is good. You know? I can't lose my one tooth. Oh, that is extremely loud. Hold on. Okay. One second. Okay, it's doing the thing where I can't tab out, so I had to make sure everything is set up good. Hold LMB. Hold RMB. So I look under. Oh, there's a candle! Why is there a brain? Or is that a butt? I don't know. Sounded like something came from that direction. Is it the toilet itself? But I can't look in the toilet! If I look at the blood. Okay. So I have to put like letters on it or something. There's more that I have to find, I guess. Oh, there's something down that way. There's like a worm on the ground or something. Like, what is that? You see it? It's like a worm or something. I think I can interact. Oh, yeah, I can interact with it. Okay. Interesting. So there must be 2 more that I have to find. No 3D model told the reveal. Yeah, I'm sad that the skivity doesn't work. Wait, was that the lock? That's just low poly, right? It's not someone trying to open the lock. I sure hope. Why does it? Oh, there's one. Did it just get darker? I'm trying to grab it, but it's hard to figure out quite how to do it. Because last time I had to interact with it a couple times for it to like show up. It's definitely one of those things though. Maybe someday we'll get those redeems back. Yeah, I hope so. I don't know why it's broken. Just when I got the new PC, a bunch of them stopped working. What is that moving shadow? This is like the creepiest bathroom. I don't think anyone would want to be in here. Wait. Yeah, that's the other line I'm trying to get. I definitely saw it. It just won't register. Hello, Agent G? For some reason. But it's definitely right there. Whoa! Thanks, Falling Grade! Controls are a bit wonky. One more! But where would it be? I feel like we've already looked everywhere. Oh, it just appeared! On the ceiling! I guess you have to look at it like a number of times. Or maybe look at it, look here. And then look back. Can I not register it? Come on! Come on! Maybe I need to look under the stall first or something? It said this can be solved in 2 minutes. I can't tell if it's having trouble running or if I'm crazy. Oh, that was that drain. Maybe there's something in it now. There we go. Okay, can I leave now? No? Okay. Oh! There's no... Oh! Oh! Was there actually a 2-minute horror gym where you had to make a horror game that lasts 2 minutes? They made it so slow and buggy so that when it finally got to the jump scare, like, I didn't even realize that I'd been jump scared until after it happened. They did a good job with the pacing to make me just absolutely not see that coming. There was a weird setup that oddly worked somehow. I'm not quite sure how, but that was a game. So I'm kind of torn on what to do because I have 35 more minutes that I could do this stream, but I need to take a washroom break first. And if I take a break and come back, is there even time to do, like, anything? So if I had some other short horror ones that were suggested that I saved. I just don't know. Because if I run to the washroom, that's 7 minutes. Then I have like 25 minutes maybe. But that includes trying to take time to raid. My brain is stressed because I wanted to have more time to do the games, but then I had to delay so much because Monday was Mondaying. I could try to do important CEO thing again too, where the internet died if I end a bit earlier than usual. It just feels like it's so much earlier than usual that I kind of feel weird about it. I definitely don't have time for more Silent Hill F. I am thinking of doing a stream someday where we go through and watch all the endings though. But right now, it's like, the problem is how little time there is left. It's like, I could go for 30 minutes, but is it worth it when I could also have the extra time to try to do something? But I could also maybe unlock the dailies in that time, or pick another short horror again. 30 minutes feels like so much, but when you chronically have things come up and are late for everything, part of me is like, that's a 30-minute safety net. Oh. I'm also I have no room for push-ups. You guys have no idea. My brain is also so indecisive that the thought of having to choose if I'm gonna end stream or not is making me want to die. I'm just like, I don't want to decide. I don't want to decide. Ah! Oh no. Oh. I haven't exercised my legs in a long time. So this is gonna be painful. Because right now, je parle français en avant. Je ne fais pas les push-ups. En français, non! Après le reading. Ils sont le leg day. Oui. Ah!この後で、英語も忘れた。英語も、スクワット。I forgot the word for squat in English. English is scrambling my brain. Oh man. I think my energy just went from like 50 to 0. We were never at 100 today, but all of a sudden, when I got through the toilet game, my energy just hit nothing. Food on Night's Bloody Sluts. What the fuck? So that's allowed on Steam. I see how it is, Steam. I see how it is. There is Icebox post on Discord. Steam allows Food on Night's Bloody Sluts, but it won't allow a swimsuit from the back, apparently. I'm gonna do my squats. I might have to just end a bit early this time, to be honest. I don't know what happened to my energy, employees. I'm no good. I saved a number of the horror games that were basically anything I looked up that looked like it was under 40 minutes. I wanted to try more, but I didn't quite realize the state my brain was in. I'm gonna still do the squats though. I think I might take a power nap for 20 minutes. I'm gonna nap. We'll go into Final Fantasy after I have a nap. I have a meeting after Final Fantasy. I need my energy. I'm sure you guys can tell by listening, like how, I don't know how sudden it is. Maybe you saw it coming more than I did. Maybe you saw signs or heard signs of the tired before I did. But to me, it was like a brick wall. I was good, and then all of a sudden, I was like, not. I'll do my squats, and then I'll nap. Oh, I gotta move my stool. I still don't have a proper chair. Okay, let's do this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Is this tiny yet? 4. I have the worst squat posture ever. I'm slouching my head over the front of me like I'm just gonna fall on the floor. My poor back is gonna regret this. I don't have the energy to do it any other way. A 7. I look like a zombie. 8. Going up was so hard. 9. Can we stop at 9? 10. Okay, chair comes back. Good grief, what happened to me? Okay, I'm gonna drop my links. I'm gonna have a nap. Don't forget, it's been the promo running today. Incantation pre-orders are now open if you've been interested in it. Oh yeah, I was thinking of playing that. Oh yeah, wait, I wanted to watch the trailer.
I'm seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or
Squirrel stapler. Heck's that? There's a nightmare's descent into an ocean of blood. Are you actually in an ocean of blood? Or is that a metaphor? Almost imagine I'm like in a body. Oh, it is an ocean of blood on an alien moon. Ooh, the silence is really unsettling. This seems scary. Images are weird. Links. I was linking the links. Links. Yay. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know read. Oh, hold on. Okay. The lack of coffee, but I never have it on Mondays. That's normal. It was clickbait. Let's see. Here's that. Oh, they're away right now. I can't read. Oh god, I have to find someone else. We can read Reza Forte playing Kingdom Hearts. Because you guys are mad at me that I never played Kingdom Hearts. So you can watch her play it instead. Yay! Alright, make sure you read the rules so you don't say anything weird. Yeah. Okay, no raid on YouTube. Yahoo! Let's see. I'm knocking you out. I think the tired is contagious. Who infected me? Who in chat is patient zero? Which one of you guys did this to me? Okay, I read the Final Fantasy. We do that in a while. Okay, bye. Okay, bye.